All right, detailing family. I apologize. I had some people pull up in the yard and everything. Good people. But I think where I left off was talking about being neighborly and getting along with your neighbors and whatnot. Like I always say, and it works for me, and it's true. Try it and true. If you're not gonna be neighborly, don't move in a neighborhood. Build your house. You don't want no neighbors around. Buy you some land and move over there. You ain't got to worry about nobody. Put it way back in the woods. People won't even know the house is back there. But I used to kick it with United Van Lines for about 15 years off and on. Loved it because I never was in the same place at the same time. I went to states, cities that I never would have went to, never thought about going to, but I had to go to because of, you know, delivering people's goods. And so I'm still sharp with my skills. So I'm going to move my wife's sister, my sister-in-law. I'm going to move her and her kids and my brother-in-law. I'm going to move them out of their two-bedroom apartment. I think she says it's like 20 minutes away into the house that they just bought. And I told them, I said, all I need is for y'all to box up what you want, label them, tape them down, and get out my way. I don't need another man to help me. I have moved two-bedroom apartments off a truck up on the third floor by myself. That includes washer and dry. Didn't break one thing, didn't drop nothing by myself. So I'm going up there, and that's going to be our Christmas present to her, because she called a couple of companies up there. Do you know they told her, just by what she told them, it would be around $1,000 to come to her apartment, move the stuff out the apartment, put it on the truck, and deliver it to the house and put it where she wants it. And that price sounds about right. Another zero. I'm not charging nothing. I have skills to do things, and instead of me spending money to do it, because I would have, because you know me, I'm a homebody person. But right now, you want it done right, and we're going to go, we're going to get it done, and we're going to come back. Styles, Christmas present to my sister-in-law. Keep your money in your pocket. Spend it on your kids and yourself for Christmas. You know, do what you can when you can. And but that's what's going on. Thinking about, I've been thinking about it off and on, because that's another skill that I possess. I don't know if y'all remember me saying in a video once before, I said I have 10 fingers, right? I said I have 10 fingers, and each finger represent something that I can do that will make an honest dollar. And then I can go to counting on my toes too. See what I'm saying? But I also like to charge right. I like to charge right for who I'm doing it for, and also please myself in the end. Sometimes I give way more than what they pay for in things that I do, but I be comfortable with what I charge, and it depends on who it is. Then you got some people, it is what it is. It's gonna be that price. But then some people, you give breaks. You know what I'm saying? Family, friends, some people, some family, and some friends or associates. hmm Uh, I did a video um, showing some lights. Now, if any of the DJs look at that video, I would like to tell you that video that I put up with the music playing and the lights doing this thing, and you seen lasers and flashes of strobes and everything. One of the lights is called the Mini Kenta IRC. Great light. But if you only have one, to me, it's boring. It's, it do all right, but it's boring. And the other light is the Kenta FX. Okay? So you have the Mini Kenta IRC infrared controller. Um, that's optional. It's a DMX light if you want to, or it's a standalone sound active, or you can program a whole bunch of stuff and just let it run those programs built into the light. And then you have the Kenta, KINTA FX, awesome light, small, powerful, bright. But when you put both of those together, it makes the light show so busy, but it's still moving to the music. You know what I'm saying? And you can link them together. You can slave them, daisy chain them. So those are two nice lights. Then I have another light that I found in my stash. This is an older light. And this light is it's written down here on the bottom. This light is the Mega Flash DMX. And if you look right here, right there, those are different ways that you can set it up or whatever. Then you have other controls. You have DMX inputs and outputs. You know what I'm saying? And it's an awesome light. Show you the front. This light right here. This light right here. There's one light. There's one strobe light. Will blind the shit out of you. But you can dim it as low as you want, or you can make it as bright as you want. You can make it slow as you want, or you can make somebody need some damn sunglasses. Powerful light. And another light that I have is just a regular little pin spot. I use that for my mirror ball. I use that for my mirror ball, which is and I still use mirror balls. Because to me, there's nothing like, and that's a light that you can turn on and leave on the entire time that you're playing. Even though you got other lights doing what they're doing. Me, certain songs, I shut it off. Certain parts of the song, I turn it on. But you can make it, I mean, there's nothing like the old school mirror ball. So, that right there, and then I have when I dig them out, I bring out some more lights that I use, because DJing is some of the easiest money I ever made in my life. I used to do weddings, wedding receptions. Uh, I used to do sound for when companies um, would have like banquets and stuff like that, and they have it in the large ballroom at a country club or a hotel or something like that. I would supply sound for them, and I don't have to be there. You know what I'm saying? Set up, go. But when I leave, I'm already paid, because when I get back, they may be gone, but I'm already paid. They might be gone, but that room is locked. So when I get there, they open up the door, grab my stuff, gone. 5 to 10 minutes, boom, gone. DJing is different. And there's one thing I like about what I always used to do, and one of my DJ buddies, he begged to differ. He says, always set your sound up first, man. I always set my sound up first. Me, I always got my lights together first, because I already knew how, setting up my sound was nothing, because I already know that nothing's blown, nothing's out of place. Setting that up was easy. Getting my lights to the size of the room that I was going to DJ, I always like to get that done. Then I set my sound up. Then I hit the switches and everything, and turn the lights out in that particular room. And now I know where to aim my lights. But I always, uh, if the function starts at, let's say, if the function starts at 8 p.m., I'm there at 6. It don't take me 2 hours to do it. But what if I forgot something? What if I missed something? What if something's not working? I still have time enough to get something. And I learned a valuable lesson. Whenever you buy your lights, always, when you purchase the lights, if there are quick fix bulbs, keep your battery operated drill to get in, get out, replace that bulb, and always have extra bulbs to go with it. At least one, even if the thing you use two. Both bulbs might not blow at the same time, but always have extra bulbs. And that's something else that I did, and because I was like, I wonder what light, because I found some bulbs, and I was like, I wonder what light this go to. But that's what I like to do, because I like my light show. Because when your sound is hitting and your light show is boring, your dance floor might get, out of how many people you have, you might get 25 to 50% of the people. But if your sound system is hitting and your light show is on point, you're going to get 90% of the people on that dance floor. When I DJ'd in clubs, and I started at an early age, I was 15 years old, and what I used to do with that, I started looking at myself as more than a DJ. Because when people come to a club or a function, if you're a mobile DJ, and I was both, always have been, they're not coming to talk to the person at the door taking the money. They're not coming to talk to the bartender. They come in to talk to the bartender about what they want to drink. But if they sitting down the majority of the night, they might have one, maybe two drinks. But if you get them to dancing, and they love dancing, and I'm talking about they doing a lot of it, that bartender, off that one person, He gonna make $100 at least off of that one person with the drinks they had because they thirsty. So what you do with me, you put your feet on my dance floor, they gonna stay there for a long time because I'm gonna hit you with flawless blends. That's what I am. You got some people that like to scratch. I can scratch. But you got some people that like to scratch. I like to fool people. I would have you dancing and you would never know because the beat match is so damn tight. That's before all this stuff that's coming out. I mean, that's been out for a few years. I mean, quite a few years. You know, Serato and all these software programs. I don't call those guys DJs. I'm sorry. Well, I didn't call those guys DJs. But if the software is doing your mixing for you, you're not a DJ to me. But when that's the reason why I'm gonna show my tables one day in my mixer. I've most of my DJ career, I was all wax. I'm talking about I would bring crates and crates, and I ain't talking about no motherfucking damn milk crates. I would bring crates. I'm talking about crates and everything. But there was no software to mix nothing. I did it myself and still do. So, to DJs, if you're going to be out there doing your thing, be organic. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why when you listen to this DJ over here, and you go over here and listen to this DJ, that's the reason why they be like, darn, I wonder who did that mix first. Shit, hundreds of people, thousands of people did that mix first because y'all using the software. And if y'all got the same songs in your library, it'd match it up for you. Me, I was always in the record pool. So when the records come to me and I hear something that I like, I was like, okay, I'll take, because I ain't, all I need is the first 5 seconds. I will listen to the song, take it off, put it on, put on another one, take it off. And the ones I didn't like, I would put over here. Then now I got to go through these over here that I do like, and boom, I hear them, and I could tell this song is 88 beats per minute, 98 beats per minute, 101, 102, 107 beats per minute, and then boom. Then I started putting them in my crates. Okay? But I put them in my crates, but they still stuck up. That's letting me know all the new ones. Now I'll go through and I can play songs from in front of it and songs from the in back of it. And now I can play with it and say, okay, I like this mix, this mix, this mix, this mix.